Living God by Lafcadio Hearn. In Japan, no matter how big or small, all pure Shinto temples are built in the same ancient style. They are simple buildings, windowless, long and narrow, made of plain, unpainted wood. Their roofs are very steep and stretch far outward. The front is shaped like a triangle, and the upper half of the closed doors is made of wooden lattice, bars crossing each other tightly at right angles. Most of these shrines are raised slightly above the ground on wooden pillars. Their strange peaked front, with its small visor-like openings and projecting beams, might remind European traveler of old Gothic windows. There is no artificial color. Rain and sunlight slowly turn the wood grey, sometimes soft silver like birch bark, sometimes dark and heavy like basalt stone. Standing alone in the countryside, a small Shinto shrine, a yashiro, looks less like something built by human hands and more like part of nature itself. Like a rock. Like a tree. As if it simply grew there, as if it were a form taken by Ohotsuchi no Kami, the earth god. Why do certain buildings feel strange, almost eerie? I would like to think about that someday. But for now, I can only say this. Shinto shrines create that feeling. And strangely, the feeling grows stronger the more familiar you become with them. Especially when you understand what people believe about them. We do not have proper English words to describe these places. Words like temple or shrine do not fully express what they are. The Japanese idea is different. The august house of the kami is not exactly a temple in the Western sense. It is more like a haunted room, a spirit chamber, a ghost house. Because many of the lesser kami are believed to be spirits, the ghosts of great warriors, rulers, teachers, heroes, people who once lived, loved, and died hundreds or even thousands of years ago. To Western mind, the word ghost house may actually explain it better than temple. Inside, there is almost nothing. Only symbols, paper offerings, sacred objects. And yet, the emptiness itself feels powerful. For thousands of years, millions of people have worshipped their dead before these shrines. An entire nation still believes that invisible, conscious beings live within them. And when you stand there alone, you may find it difficult to prove that belief foolish. Cold logic does not help much. After all, there are many forces in the world that cannot be seen or heard, yet they exist. And how can you mock the belief of millions, when that belief surrounds you like the air, pressing upon your mind the way the atmosphere presses upon your body? Whenever I stand alone before a Shinto shrine, I feel haunted. And sometimes I wonder, how would it feel to be the one who haunts? What if I were a god? Imagine this. I dwell in an old shrine in Izumo, high on hill. Stone lions guard the entrance. A sacred grove surrounds me. My house might be small, but size would not matter. Because I would have no body. No shape. I would be only vibration. An invisible motion, like magnetism or light. Sometimes, if I wished, I could form a shadow body, like my old human self, to appear before people. All matter would be open to me. I could pass through walls. I could float in a sunbeam. I could enter the heart of a flower. I could ride on the neck of a dragonfly. I would have power over life and death. Power to multiply myself. Power to be in many places at once. In 100 homes at the same time, I would hear prayers rising to me. I would breathe in the smoke of offerings. Each evening, in household shrines, little lamps of red clay and brass would be lit for me, the sacred lights of the kami. But in my hilltop shrine, I would receive the greatest honor. There I would gather all my scattered selves into one. There I would listen. From the darkness of my ghost house, I would watch sandals climbing the steps. I would see hands tying paper offerings to my lattice. I would watch lips whispering prayers. Haritmai, Kiyomtama. We have beaten drums and lit fires, yet the rice fields are dry. Please, out of your divine pity, send us rain, O Deojin. Another voice. Haritmai, Kyomtma. I am too dark from working in the sun. Make me fair like the women of the city, O Deojin. Another. For our son, Tsukamoto Motokichi, soldier of 29. Let him return home safely and victorious, O Deojin. Sometimes, young girl would whisper. I am 18. I love a young man of 20. He is good. He is true. But we are poor. Please help us be united, O Deojin. She would tie a lock of her glossy black hair to my shrine. And in its fragrance, I, ghost and God, would remember the days when I was human. Mothers would bring children and teach them to bow before me. I would hear small hands clapping. And remember that I too had once been a father. Festivals would be held in my honor. Priests in white robes would bring offerings, rice, fruit, fish, seaweed, sake. They would cover their mouths with white paper so as not to breathe upon my sacred food. The Miko, young shrine maidens in red and white, would dance with bells and fans. Ancient drums and flutes would play music thousands of years old. And I would watch seasons change. Snow falling in winter. Cherry blossoms drifting like pink snow. Yellow fields blazing in sunlight. Flooded rice paddies reflecting blue sky. Cicadas singing through summer heat. Moss growing slowly upon the stone lions. Years passing. Generations rising and falling. But I can never become a god. This is the 19th century. And yet, perhaps once, long ago, living gods did exist. In ancient Japan, a person who did something truly great, brave, wise, or good, could be declared a god after death. Even humble people. Even those who suffered greatly. Sometimes, even while still alive, a person might be honored as a deity. And one such man truly deserved it. His name was Hamaguchi Gohei. Long ago, Japan's coast was struck by terrible tidal waves, tsunamis, caused by earthquakes beneath the sea. One such disaster destroyed nearly 30,000 lives. But this story happened much earlier. Hamaguchi Gohei was an old man. He was the headman of his village. Respected. Kind. Wealthy. His farmhouse stood high on a plateau overlooking a bay. Below, 90 houses and a shrine stood near the shore. One autumn evening, the villagers prepared to celebrate a good rice harvest. Then an earthquake came. Not strong. Just strange. A slow, spongy movement. Hamaguchi watched the sea. Suddenly, it began to move strangely. It was pulling away from the shore. The water was fleeing. The villagers ran down to look, amazed. None of them understood. But Hamaguchi did. He remembered the old stories. He knew what would come next. He called to his grandson. Quick! Bring me a torch. Without hesitation, the old man ran into his rice fields. Stack after stack of harvested rice stood there, his wealth. He set them on fire. The flames rose high into the sky. The villagers saw the fire and rushed uphill to help. Hamaguchi stopped them. Let it burn, he said. There is great danger. They did not understand. Then someone shouted. Kita! There, on the horizon, a dark line appeared. It grew. It rose. It was the returning sea. Tsunami, the people screamed. The giant wave struck the shore with thunder. It destroyed everything. Homes, fields, shrine. Nothing remained. But the people were alive. All 400 of them. Because Hamaguchi had burned his own rice to bring them to safety. When the sea finally retreated, he said quietly, "That is why I set fire to the rice." He had lost everything. But he had saved them all. The villagers declared him a god. They built a shrine in his honor. They called him Hamaguchi Deojin. Even after his death, they prayed to him. A philosopher once explained, "The Japanese believe the spirit of a person can be in many places at once. Perhaps that belief contains more truth than we think." And so, somewhere on a hill in Japan, in a simple wooden shrine, the spirit of a good old farmer is still remembered. And perhaps still listening. And that's a wrap, folks. Hope English felt a little less boring and a lot more fun today, just how we do it here at Gyan Guru. If you learned something new or just enjoyed the vibes, don't forget to like, share, and of course, subscribe for more cool lessons and animated stories. Till next time, stay curious and stay awesome.